Sir, it says here that
How was the canoe damaged?
the front was all scratched up.
The what was scratched off?
The front and the side of it.
What?
And we're also missing 2 paddles, sir.
Look, man, there was about 50 canoes down there. How do you know it was off and didn't have paddles? Not only that, but why would we keep your paddles? Nobody walked away from the bus with paddles in their hand. How do you know that? Those guys picked up the paddles and just threw the paddles in the back of their little truck. How do we know that they didn't miss paddles from someone else?
Well, sir, we have it here under your name, Doug Johnson. We have your credit card on file.
Yeah, you have all that. That's a fact. There's no question about that. You do have all that. But what I'm asking you,
Also,
how do you know that? How do you know that?
sir, also,
None of our group walked out of there with paddles in their hand. Nobody did.
sir, we have the paddles numbered and marked. We know which ones we gave out to you. Also, we charged you for 10 people, which is 5 canoes, but
We
there
had 40 people. But go ahead, keep talking to
I
me.
know, but there were 4 people who did not pay for 2 canoes, which is $60, so we're going to have to charge that to your credit card.
Wait a second. When I was there, I was the last one to pay, right? I paid for the last 10 people. Everyone prior to myself had paid. Everyone.
Sir, what I have
You're
here,
telling me 6 people didn't pay? You're
four,
telling me
4 people did not pay. So we're going to have to put that on your credit card.
4 people didn't pay. When I paid for the last 10 people, you're telling me 4 people didn't pay?
Yes, sir.
Honey, you are jacked up. That's not the case. I paid. I sat there and went through that list of people. What's your person?
Sir, I'm
What's
just,
your person? I'm going to tell you. Whatever's on my credit card, I will call my credit card company and have you not pay, period.
sir, what I have
You're
here,
going to rethink what you're talking about. You're about to make me mad.
sir,
I paid for the last 10 people in that group.
I'm just trying to be rational with you, sir.
Listen to me. I went through it with your people right there. Alright? So if you're incompetent enough or your system doesn't allow you to understand who paid and who did not pay, that's your problem, not mine. If you're telling me that 4 people didn't pay, that's bullshit because I was the last person to pay and everyone was paid to that point and I paid for the last 10 people. Now, if you have an issue, I'm a lawyer. I'll be happy to come and talk about it with you. Are you telling me that you would like me to come up there and talk to you about this?
Sir, I am just trying to do my job right here. It says you
You
owe,
never get someone else that can speak to me because you don't have all your facts in line.
okay,
You're
sir.
about to make me very, very upset. And trust me, you don't want to do that.
Sir, it says here, I'm reading off what this says right here, okay?
Now, do me a favor.
Let me read it off for you. Can I?
Do me the honor of having your boss or someone that owns that company call me. Do you understand that?
I can do that later, sir, but I'm just reading to you. I can do that.
You don't have any idea what you're getting involved in right now.
Sir,
Okay? I'm telling you, honey, you've got
Sir.
the wrong person with the wrong story. Alright?
do you want me to read off what this says here for you?
You know what?
Or do you want to come in and talk to someone?
Send it to me in writing. And in the meantime, I'm going to call my credit card company and make sure that my charges are not billed. Do you understand that? Do you understand that?
I do understand that, sir.
You get that. And by the way, what about the hour that we sat around and waited at the point where you were supposed to have people to pick us up? What
Well,
about that?
sir.
Do you remember that?
Sir.
Oh, no, number 75 canoes sitting there stacked up. And you're telling me I scratched one off.
Sir, we send a bus out every 45 minutes, okay?
I mean, we were there for well over an hour. So don't tell me you send a bus out every 45 minutes. Oh, there were buses. But they held about 8 people. So please, don't tell me that stuff. Why don't you have somebody that has some authority give me a call? Can you help me with that?
Sir, you're being very disrespectful.
I'm being disrespectful. You've been disrespectful. Calling me and accusing me of these things that we're not guilty of. Telling me that we had 4 people that didn't pay, but I made sure that I was the last person to pay. So I can make sure that you got paid.
Well, we don't have your credit card's the only one on file here, sir, and you had a large party.
We definitely had a long party. People came in and paid cash.
Yeah. And so we gotta charge it. We don't know who didn't pay, so we gotta put it on your credit card.
What are you talking about?
Sir.
What are you talking about? Everyone was paid. Everybody signed off on this thing. Well, you know what? Have somebody call me that knows what's going on. Okay? Because you're mixed up, sweetheart. Honestly. There wasn't 4 additional people that did not pay. Okay? We had no one walk out of there with paddles. And I'm not aware of anybody scratching up a canoe and damaging a canoe. Okay?
Oh, the whole side was all scratched up, sir.